Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Ayesha Saddiqa and I am your maths teacher. My dear students, welcome to Adabistan-e-Soophia school online classes. Today we will start our course from chapter number 5, factorization. First I will discuss the definition of the factorization, which is, if a polynomial p of x can be expressed as p of x is equals to g of x into h of x, then each of the polynomials g of x and h of x is called a factor of polynomial p of x. Here g of x and h of x both are the factors of the polynomial p of x. For instance, in the distributive property AB plus AC, here A is the common value, common term in this expression. So we will write it as, by taking A as a common, we will write it as A into B plus C. Here A and B plus C are factors of AB plus AC. Now we will discuss about the first type of the factorization used in exercise 5.1. Factorization of the expressions of the type Ka plus Kb plus Kc. Now we will take an example related to this type of factorization. Example, factorize 5a minus 5b plus 5c. Here 5 is the common value, is a common term in this expression. All these terms 5 is the common, so we will write this expression as 5 which is common in all these three terms. Then remaining a minus b plus c. 5 into a minus b plus c. This is the final answer. Now we will discuss about the second type of the factorization used in exercise 5.1. Factorization of the expression of the type AC plus AD plus BC plus BD. We can write this expression AC plus AD plus BC plus BD in the form of two groups. The first group is of AC plus AD and the second group is of BC plus BD. In the first group, A is the common value, is the common term, so we will write this expression as A into C plus D. In this group, B is the common value, common term, so I will write this expression as B into C plus D. B is common, so we will write this as. In this expression, C plus D is a common factor, so we will take it common and write it as C plus D, and then non-common, the remaining values are A plus B. This is the final expression. These are two factors. Now we will take an example related to this type of factorization is 3x minus 3a plus xy minus ay. Rearranging these terms or regrouping these terms, first with the third 3x plus xy and second with the fourth minus 3a minus ay. In the first two terms, x is the common value, x is the common term, so we will write it as x and then non-common 3 plus y. In these two terms, minus a is the common, so we will write it as minus a into 3 plus y. In this expression, 3 plus y is the common factor, so we will write it as 3 plus y into non-common values x minus a. This is the final answer of this example. Now we will discuss about the third type of the factorization used in exercise 5.1. Factorization of the expression of type a square plus minus 2ab plus b square. We will write this expression in the form of two expressions. First with the positive sign with 2ab and second with negative sign with 2ab. This a plus 2ab plus b square, this is the formula of a plus b whole square. So we will write it as a plus b whole square and then open it according to the square. Here is square, so we will write this in the form of two factors, a plus b, and then second factor is also a plus b because of this power 2. Now this is the formula of a minus b whole square because here is the negative sign. So we will write this and close this according to this formula, a minus b whole square. Here the power is 2, so we will also write this a minus b whole square as a minus b into a minus b in the form of two factors of a minus b. Now we will take an example related to the third type of the factorization. Factorize 25x square plus 16 plus 40x. First we arrange this expression according to the power of the variable. First the power of the variable with 2 and then x and then constant. We will write this expression after arranging, write it as 25x square plus 40x plus 16. This 25 is the complete square of 5 and this x square is the complete square of x. So we will write this 25x square as 5x whole square. Here this 16 is the complete square of 4. So we will write this 16 as 4 whole square. According to this formula, here we will use this formula. This is a square, this 4 square is b square, and according to this formula we required 2ab in the center, which after multiplying must be equal to 40x. Now we use 2 into a is 5x according to this formula and b is 4 according to this formula. 2ab. After multiplying 5 to the 10, 10 4s are 40 into x. After multiplying it will be equal to 40x. Now this expression according to this formula, a square plus 2ab plus b square is equals to a plus b whole square. So according to this formula we will close this into a plus b whole square. Here according to this formula a is 5x and b is 4. So we will write it as 5x plus 4 whole square. According to this square, because there is power 2 which is square, so we will write it in the form of two terms, in the form of two factors, 5x plus 4 and 5x plus 4. Now we will start exercise 5.1. Question number 1, factorize. The first part of question number 1 is 2abc minus 4abx plus 2abd. In this expression 2 is the common value. 2 is a common value because 2 is divisible to 2, 4 is divisible to 2, and this 2 is also divisible by 2. So we will take 2 as a common. In all these terms also a is the common value and b is also the common value. So we will take 2ab as a common and the remaining values are c from the first term minus 2 2s are 4, x from the second term, and from the third term the remaining value is d. This is the final answer. Now we will take the third part of question number 1, minus 3x square y minus 3x plus 9xy square. In this expression minus 3 is a common value because this minus 3 is divisible by 3, this minus 3 is also divisible by 3, and this 9 is also divisible by 3, and x is also the common value in all these terms in this expression. Minus sign appeared with the first term, so we will take minus sign as a common and write it as minus 3, and then x is a common value and the remaining terms are remaining values from the first term, the remaining value is x is power 2, 1x outside, 1x inside. This y is the remaining value. Minus minus plus, 3 is the common, x is the common, so there is no remaining value, so we write it as 1. 3x 1s are minus 3x. Minus 3x 1s are minus 3x. 3 3s are 9, minus plus minus, x is a common, so remaining value is y square. The final answer, this is the final answer of the third part of question number 1. Now we will take the fifth part of the question number 1, which is 3x raised to power 3y into x minus 3y minus 7x square y square into x minus 3y. In this expression, x minus 3y is the common factor, so we will write this expression as x minus 3y common factor, and then remaining values 3x raised to power 3y minus 7x square y square. In this expression, x is a common variable. First we will check according to the power. Here the power of the x variable x is 2. Here the power of the variable is x is 3. The smallest power among these twos is x raised to power 2. So we will take the smaller power of the variable as a common. So we will take x square as a common from these two terms. Also y is the common variable. Here the power of the variable is 1. Here the power of the variable is 2. In these two power of the variable y raised to power 1 is the smaller power as compared to y raised to power 2. Smaller power will be common, so we will take y as a common, and the remaining terms are from this first. The remaining term is 3. X is a common, so remaining is x. Y is common, so there is no y. Then minus 7, x is the common, so there is no x. Y is the common, 1y is common and 1y inside. After arranging these terms, we will write it equal to x square y, then x minus 3y, and then 3x minus 7y. Now we will start question number 2. The first part of the question number 2 is 5ax minus 3ay minus 5bx plus 3by. You can solve this expression according to the grouping of the terms or regrouping of the terms. We can use grouping or regrouping. Here I use the grouping method. First is the group of first two terms 5ax minus 3ay, and second is the group of second two terms minus 5bx plus 3by. In the first two terms, in the first group, a is the common value, common term. So we will take a as a common. The remaining in the first term is, after taking a common, 5 is the common and remaining value is x in the first term. Minus as such, as a is the common, so the remaining is 3 and then y. In the second group, b is the common value, b is the common term. As minus sign appeared with the first term, so we take minus b as a common. After taking negative sign as a common, this positive will become negative. As b is the common, minus b is the common, so the remaining value in the first term is 5. B is the common and remaining value in the first term is x. Minus plus minus, remaining value is 3. B is the common, so the here remaining value is y in the second term. After multiplying this positive with this negative sign, plus minus will become minus b. In this expression 5x minus 3y is the common factor. So we will write this expression as 5x minus 3y common factor and then non-common values a minus b. This is the final answer of first part of question number 2. Now we will discuss about the fourth part of question number 2. The fourth part of the question number 2 is x square minus y square into z plus y square minus z square into x. First we multiply this x square minus y square with z. After multiplying, it will become equal to x square z minus y square z. After multiplying this factor with x, it will become equal to y square x plus minus z square multiplied with x, it will become z square x. Now we cannot take first with second and third with fourth. We will rearrange these terms first with third and second with fourth. If we take first two terms and third and fourth term, it will become equals to this expression again. So we will take first with third term and second with the fourth term. This expression will become equal to x square z y square x minus y square z minus z square x. In the first two terms, x is the common value, x is the common term. The remaining values are xz from the first term, as there is x square, x outside and x is inside with z, plus x is common, so the remaining value is y square. Here minus sign is a common and z is a common value. So the remaining value is written as, in the first term z is a common, minus sign is a common, so the remaining value is y square. And the second term minus the common, z is the common, so the remaining value is zx. Here xz is equals to zx, there is no difference. Xz plus y square, because here there is positive sign, so xz plus y square plus zx are equal. So we will write here xz plus y square is a common. In this expression, this is a common factor, so I will write it as xc plus y square, and the non-common, the remaining values are x minus z. This is the final answer of the fourth part. Now, from question number 1, the remaining part, second, fourth and sixth part, you do as your homework. You solve as your homework, as your assignment. And question number 2, the second and the third part are your assignment. We will start question number 3. The first part of the question number 3 is 144a square plus 24a plus 1. Here 144 is a complete square of 12 and this a square is the complete square of a. So we will write this 144a square as 12a whole square. This one is a complete square of 1. There is no difference because 1 is equals to 1 square. So we will write this one as 1 square. According to this formula, we will require 2ab in center. This 12a is equals to a square according to this formula. This is the b square, and center at the place of 24a, we will require 2ab. The 2 according to this question, here according to this formula there is 2. A is 12a and then b is 1. After multiplying, it will become equal to 24a and there will be no difference. 2 into 12 is 24, with multiply with a, 24a multiplied with 1 is 24a. So it will become, after multiplication, it will become equal to 24a. According to this formula, a square plus 2ab plus b square is equals to a, because here is the positive sign, a plus b whole square. So by using this formula, we will close this according to this formula. This is a, 12a, and this is b, 1, 12a plus 1 whole square. We will close it according to this formula. The power 2 shows that we will open it as 12a plus 1, 12a plus 1 in the form of two factors of 12a plus 1 because of the power 2. Now we will start the third part of the question number 3, which is x plus y whole square minus 14z into x plus y plus 49z square. Here the first term is x plus y whole square, second is minus 14z into x plus y, and third is 49z square. This is already in the form of square, and this 49 is the complete square of 7z square. Z square is the complete square of z. So I will write this 49z square as 7z whole square. In center, according to this formula, we will require minus 2ab. This is the minus sign. 2, a is x plus y, b is 7z. After multiplying, we will obtain this minus 14z into x plus y. 2 7s are 14 into z into this x plus y. So there will be no difference. According to this formula, this is the formula of a according to this sign. Because there is minus sign, so there will be minus sign. A minus b whole square. By using this formula, it will become equal to this a mean x plus y minus sign b is 7z whole square. Because of the power 2, we will write it as x plus y minus z, x plus y minus z in the form of 2 factors of x plus y minus 7z. This is the final answer. Now I am going to wind up my lecture with this quotation that live as if you were to die tomorrow, learn as if you were to live forever. Allah Hafiz.